here at the farm in San Benito. And in the farm in San Benito, it's a place for holistic health, wellness place. And also it's a place, as you know, that in the pandemic, one of the problems is mental health. And you can have help in your mental health in this place. And today we will be joined by Miss Marian and Dr. Marian Alonso. She is a medical chief of the farm in San Benito.
Hello!
Good evening!
Maganda naman ang mga kausap ko.
Yes, diba? Ang ganda-ganda niyo rin, Doktora, diba? So, Doktora, maybe you can share with all the online viewers, what are the programs do you have in the farm in San Benito, and how can you address the mental health problems that the community is now facing?
Okay, so the farm has been open since May 16, but the open part is only the medical side. So we're focusing on the immune support program. So the immune support program, it contains intravenous drips, mga multivitamin drips. You also have to, psycho-emotional support is also part of this. So I'll detail on the psycho-emotional later on. The immune support program also includes heavy metal toxicity. And the reason for that is because a lot of people who would have, no diagnosis, but they have low immune system or they have low energy, it's because of heavy metals. And heavy metals you get from drinking from plastic water bottles, from the pollution, from smoking, so many reasons. And we also have the microbiome for the skin. Microbiome is something for the immune intelligence. So the thing is, so there are many confusions now. The experts are not really agreeing on, so one side, and they have different theories, but they all agree that immune intelligence is important. And that's what we're tackling in our program. Now, going to the psycho-emotional support, the thing is, there's a phenomenon called riptide. So in psychology, riptide is when there's a lot of fear going on outside, will you get pulled into the anxiety or the fear of the outside? So very important to hold your ground if you're into meditation or if you're into prayer or being one with nature, being harmonious with nature. These are means by which you center yourself. So even as simple as like when you feel scared or when you hear a news and you feel rattled, just put your hand over your heart and really feel the warmth of your hand being received by your heart. That's one way of somehow pacifying you, going back to what is it that you really want before you go out there. So it really depends on what the reasons would be. So since the question on the pandemic is about immune system, a common thing is one of the things that help the immune system is zinc. Now, in relation to the mental aspect, there are 5 biochemical types of depression. All of them lack zinc. So if you take zinc, you're not only helping your immune system, you're also helping the mood swings or the question on stability if you're faced with a lot of concerns.
Wow. So, Catriona, that's a lot of benefits you have in the farm. So you say zinc, and the farm offers a lot of drips. Maybe, Doctora, you can share more about the drips. What are the drips you offer in the farm?
Well,
Doctora, are you still with us?
Yeah.
The signal maybe. Yeah, what are the drips that you offer to boost the immune system? Like, I have an autoimmune disorder, and that will be exciting. I can try that tomorrow. So what are the drips that you can recommend if you have an autoimmune disease?
Well, for autoimmune disease, we first have to go back to the principle of an autoimmune disease is that your immune system is in hyper mode. So it's in
I'm always hyper. Parati ako hyper, so dapat hyper mode.
yeah. That's a parang hyper-reactive immune system. So before we even give you drips, we first have to go to what could be the reason for the hyperactivity of the immune system. And I'll give you one particular incident, one particular case. Kasi it's not always physical. The manifestation is in the physical body, but it could be something else. So one case we had was someone who had lupus, and during the psycho-emotional session, it turned out that when she was younger, she was bullied related to her being not that as intelligent as the siblings. So all along, later on when she grew up, she became really very good academically, but she always subconsciously was looking at that child who was not as intelligent as the siblings. And when we were able to locate that memory, that was the beginning of our healing. Yeah. So at the farm, we want to go to the root cause of the problem. But to answer your questions, we have multivitamin drips, we have high dose vitamin C. It depends on a case to case basis. We go back to the history of the patient.
Oh, so there's a lot of cases behind autoimmune. But I think Catriona and I today, we really would like to thank you. We super enjoyed the farm. And Kat has some questions. So I'll let Kat ask a question
Go
to
ahead.
you, Doctora.
Yes, like this is my second time being back. My question is really revolving around the importance of surrounding yourself with nature. Because I think a lot of people, especially here in the Philippines, we're so blessed with a lot of natural resources. No, like our mga kababayan who live in the province, maybe they think that nature is such a, what special thing is it? No, but would you like to talk about the importance of it and why we should value it?
Okay, so let's anchor that to COVID because that's the interest now. If you go to the studies, the studies on COVID, it's not transmitted in nature. So open air, so the transmission, so let me rephrase that. The transmission is higher in enclosed spaces. So when you go out and really immerse yourself in nature, you're not only giving yourself oxygen, which also helps with your vitality and therefore makes your immune system more intelligent. It has other benefits, like a lot of people would feel like they're dizzy or they feel suffocated. Yeah. So walking barefoot on
May
grass
video pa tayong papakita.
would be very good because it centers, what you call, centering. Centering is when you're connected to the ground. And when you're grounded, you won't feel as dizzy, even if you're requested to wear mask all the time. Yeah. So, and we also have to discern there are guidelines, but also is this applicable when you're in an environment with a lot of surrounded by nature and there are no other people near you, you don't have to wear your masks. So, common sense pa rin. Yeah. And then the
Okay.
other
So,
thing about nature is
Doctora, that's something, yes. So, Doctora, that's really nice that you shared with us about communing with nature and that it's really healing. Nature can be healing, the energy around the leaves and the plants, it's really healing. Anyway, so, Doctora, maybe you would like to invite everyone to visit the farm.
I would like to invite everyone to come to the farm. It's a healing sanctuary surrounded by nature, and you have medical doctors and health professionals internationally trained. So while you're here, you're not only enjoying fresh air, but you're also assured that you have professionals that are taking care of your health.
Okay, so Doctora, if they would like to make a reservation or an appointment, how would they do that?
Well, the
Fiona
website
and my friend, yes.
So the website is www at the farm at sanbenito.com.
So I'll repeat that again. It's www.
www thefarm@sanbenito.com.
So they'll just log in to the website and they can make a reservation. Wow, I think we should invite a lot of our friends because I really felt so relieved. The energy in the farm is really invigorating.
What I really appreciate also here at the farm is it's a very well-rounded approach to health. It's not only physical health, it's mental health, it's also spiritual health. It's really considered the whole image of it. So that's what I really like.
It's a holistic approach. And thank you so much, Dr. Marian Alonso, for joining Kat and I tonight.
Thank
We
you for
really
having
enjoyed spending time with you, and we can't wait to really enjoy all the treatments tomorrow. Okay, so thank